I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite face masks. Now, before I get started, I'll give you a little bit of a background or a sense of what kind of skin I have. I have dehydrated / dry skin that's also acne prone and it's very sensitive. So I have to treat my acne, but be careful not to over dry my skin, and then I have to be careful in terms of what products that I use, that it's not going to irritate and cause some kind of reaction. And in terms of reaction, I will either break out or have a case of really tiny hives all over my forehead and my cheeks and nose area. I've got 5 different kinds of masks today, and a couple of them are more the clay-based masks that you use when you are trying to treat your acne, treat a breakout, you know, pull out all of the impurities out of your skin, and also use them as a preventative measure throughout the week so that you don't get a breakout. And then I have a brightening mask, which is used when your skin is a little bit dull and you want to add a little bit of brightness to it. It just kind of adds a little bit of life back into your skin when you feel like you just don't really know what's wrong with your skin. It just feels a little bit dull. It just doesn't look as healthy and lively as it can be. And then I've also got a hydrating mask, which is to inject that moisture back into your skin. And then I've also got a soothing mask, which treats that sensitive, irritated, acne-prone skin that I have. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to first talk about one that I've written a blog post about. I've actually have a few blog posts on most of these masks, so I'll link those down below in the description bar, and you can take a look at that for some more pictures and detailed descriptions of what I think of the product. So the first one is the Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. This is a green clay mask that I've used quite a bit of it, as you can tell, that I love to use either once or twice a week depending on the condition of my skin. If I'm breaking out, I'll use it twice a week. If I'm not breaking out, I'll use it once a week as a preventative measure. And what it does, it just calms my skin down, it pulls out all the impurities. Put a thin layer of this all over my face, obviously avoiding the delicate eye area, and obviously I focus like on the areas where I break out, which is usually like the sides of my face. And I let it dry completely, and it kind of gets all cracked and has the typical mask feeling where it's like pulling all the impurities out, and then I, you know, rinse it off with some lukewarm water, like either in the sink or I hop in the shower. Now, this is an amazing face mask because not only does it pull the impurities out of your skin, but it doesn't dehydrate and irritate my skin. You don't have that super tight feeling that you can get after using a face mask. And I know a lot of people like that tight feeling, but it's not good for you. It means that your skin is totally dehydrated, and you don't want to ever do that because when your skin is lacking in moisture, you have a higher chance of actually developing wrinkles further down the line. So you want to keep your skin moist, you want to keep your skin hydrated, but at the same time you want to treat those acne breakouts, you want to treat those blemishes. So I definitely recommend this. Also recommend actually the face wash that goes along with this mask. Is also a clay mask, and it kind of serves the same purpose. I use it for the same reasons when my skin is breaking out. I don't necessarily use this once a week as a preventative measure. I really use this as a treatment when I am breaking out. I will either use it as a spot treatment or I will put it all over my face, and I really like it. It is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. It's a small size, and it's amazing because you can pick these up at your local Origins store or Macy's, who carries Origins, and it's a great way to try a lot of the Origins products without paying the full price. So this little mask, it goes on your face like charcoal, like a charcoal mask. It's dark gray and it's a little bit scary. And I apply a thin layer just like I do with the Kiehl's one. Now these serve the same purpose, and this one is also amazing because it doesn't dehydrate my skin just like this one, but I like to interchange them so that my skin doesn't necessarily get used to one mask, and I like to change it up because I like to try new products, and this is just another one that I can recommend. It's amazing. It's this little container lasts forever. I feel like I'm nowhere near done with it, and I've used it probably 15 times already. Next up, I have a brightening mask. This is the Alchemy Forever Brightening Moisture Mask. Now, this one has blueberries, wild pansies, oats, grapes, and vitamin E. This is one of those masks that doesn't actually dry. So you layer, relatively thick layer all over your face, and it doesn't form into that kind of crispy, typical texture that you used to with masks. It stays this gelatinous feeling the whole time. It kind of gives your skin like this luminous boost, and you can actually see the results instantaneously. After wiping it off with a damp washcloth with lukewarm water, you can definitely see a difference in terms of the luminosity of your skin. It's brighter, it's fresher, it just looks like you've had a really good night's sleep and you've woken up, and it's amazing. Like when I've been sleep deprived and for some reason my skin just doesn't look great, I've been like out of the sun, I haven't been kind of locked up indoors all day, this is the mask that I turn to kind of give a little boost back to my skin. And I've used quite a bit of this, as you can tell, and I really like it. This lasts quite a long time. I've had it for quite a bit, and I definitely think it's worth the money. It is quite an expensive mask, but I think it's a really great way to reinvigorate some life into your skin. And also on the same lines as bringing some life back into your skin, you can also do that with hydration, so using a hydrating mask. This is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. Now this is a wonderful like peach fruity smelling, really thick cream that you kind of apply all over your skin, and instead of like your nightly moisturizer and serum, I kind of just like lay it over my face after I cleanse and tone. Then I go to bed and my skin is a little bit shiny and tacky, but when I wake up in the morning it is so plump and fresh feeling. I love it. And sometimes there's actually a little bit of residue and still some of the product left, and you just wash away with your morning cleanser and it feels great. It like really brings back a lot of hydration to my face, especially during the winter and just in the change of seasons when the allergies kind of get to me and there's like the heater running or the air conditioning running. It's just my skin can kind of react really badly and become really dry and dehydrated, and this is what I use to treat that. And as you can tell, this is also one of the small sizes that you can pick up just to try, which is great. And then last but not least, I want to talk about the Mario Badescu Healing and Soothing Mask. Now this is just what it sounds like. It's this kind of pale green, almost white cream that you layer all over your skin when it's irritated. Like sometimes, like I get rosacea, which I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, which is just redness and irritation to the skin. And to treat that, sometimes if I'm like over scrubbing or overzealous with a peel or something like that, I feel like my skin is really irritated and just needs a little bit of not only nourishment, but just needs to calm down. And then this is what I use to combat that. And a lot of the time it's actually when I'm breaking out. I've actually seen this mask make noticeable changes and improvements to my breakouts. Like it will calm the breakout down so it's not as inflamed, it's not as noticeable, it's not as red, and it really makes a huge difference. And I really love this product. This is probably the newest one to my collection here, and it is amazing. About 3 times now, and I'm obsessed. My top 5 favorite masks. I hope you enjoyed. I absolutely love face masks and giving myself a Sunday spa, or even during the middle of the week. I definitely do more than one face mask a week, and I love it. I really think it makes a huge difference in terms of the quality and texture of my skin, treating specific needs with a mask. Anyway, so let me know in the comments below what your favorite face masks are, and I'll see you in my next video.